and welcome. This is Kevin, also known as AWOL, and we're back with another Making It video, and this is the number 3 of the Diamonds and Rainbows. And again, we kind of went with this almost white. It's like a really super light gray. I don't know. I don't know how else to describe it. It's not a bad color. So this one is similar to the last one, where we still have the small diamonds. I have it in my hand if you're wondering what I'm looking down at. But this time we separated the diamonds with a zigzag line. So if you imagine like this thing spread out, you'd have a zigzag line and then your diamonds kind of, and then another zigzag line and then more diamonds and stuff. So it was kind of a concept that kind of came from the first one, which was Blindside Creations number 2, which was pattern number, oh, I wrote this down. I was so clever. So that was pattern number 94521 on BraceletBook, which it had the zigzag line between the boxes, but only on like one side of the boxes. It was like boxes, zigzag line, boxes, boxes. The lack of consistency didn't make sense to me. So this has zigzag lines on either side of the boxes, right? So there's no gap or whatever, and that was a big thing. So this one's still difficult. There's, again, with the zigzags and stuff, it is still a very, very difficult bracelet. However, maybe it's just because I've been doing a few of these. I don't know. At some point, I didn't need the pattern as much, which I thought was a little unusual. Like, because so far in this series, it's been I'm having to like really watch what I'm doing every step of the way. But somehow this one was a little bit easier in that aspect. So I'm not sure what the cause for that is. I don't want to give you guys a false hope that like, hey guys, this is the easy one, because I'm not sure that that's necessarily true. I can also say that there's this like weird thing about how a lot of the white strands are all kind of grouped together in a little cluster at one part, like kind of over on the left hand side mostly, I think. Just the way that the colors kind of move through things left this like weird thing going on where, I don't know, it just made me a little uncomfortable, like how that seemed. But it works. All the colors, you still get all the diamonds exactly where the diamonds are supposed to be. You get the outline of, you know, like a zigzag with the rainbow, and then a zigzag with the white stripe, and then another rainbow, and then into the next diamond. It all just works. And that's sometimes when it comes to, you know, trying to force your will and to create a pattern that, you know, does a thing. That's how it sometimes works. It's just part of this kind of make. Oh, you can see right there. I started bringing that row down, but I needed the red one to be in place in order for the orange to finish. So that was still kind of consistent. There is a sort of a, it was hard to kind of get the segmenting going with this. Trying to find what area to work on best. The whites are kind of divided between the ones on the left and the ones that are on the right. Because it doesn't cross over the green. But other than that, they do make the longer straight rows, and that helps to kind of squish things together to make it, you know, less sloppier, I guess. So yeah. You have to excuse me. It's still morning. I'm still drinking coffee here. And I am absolutely getting into it with the knots. So yeah. And almost dropped the coffee on the floor. That would have been clever. So yeah. Yeah, these bracelets aren't for the faint of heart. Like honestly, it's really takes some effort to actually make these. So yeah, but I kind of I do kind of like the overall outcome. I feel like it's it's a very pretty bracelet. Um, does it look different from yesterday's? Yeah, I think it looks quite a bit different. Like the actual number of the diamonds is less because they're kind of more spread out because of that extra line that's in there. So yeah, it totally looks different. Um, is it going to be a thing when it comes time like one of these bracelets sells and I'm going to have to like look for the little detail to try to figure out which one it is? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, that's I can already see that's going to be a thing in the future. But whatever. I mean, it's selling bracelets, you know, even if it's a little bit difficult to sell it, it's still a happy thing. So yeah. Yeah, and like the colors, like you get like, you know, the two blues, one purple, one green, one yellow in that diamond. That diamond changes up so quick. It's kind of funny, I think. Yeah, it's. I had actually thought about speeding this one up a lot faster because I was afraid that I wasn't going to have a lot to say, and I kind of feel like I totally could have and maybe have should have done that because this is it's a lot like the previous ones. Um, it was still a struggle with the um, having so many zigzags and trying to get the bracelet to come out as straight as it did. Um, it's it's something else. It really it just is something else. I hope you guys are enjoying this though, and I hope that maybe you know while you're putting in maybe this playlist of me making bracelets that you're working on bracelets as well, and that you know somehow this is helping to inspire and motivate you and you're getting a lot done because that would be nice. I would like that a lot. um, Me, I spent the time while this was going. I had YouTube on. I was going to watch some more of the Disney what is that, the I already forgot what the title is, the something war, I forget what it is, the new one. um, but I ended up putting on YouTube for a little bit, and then it just turned into endless amounts of just shorter videos coming at me, and yeah, it was good. I didn't mind. I'm actually thinking about um, checking out. I just found a website that has One Piece videos, so I might be spending the next I don't know how long watching One Piece. So yeah, we'll see. We'll see what happens. If you guys have good ideas of like what to watch while doing a video, you know, let me know what you think. I am I'm already doing the casual criminalist and decoding the unknowns. Those are a thing. Because those are like more like a podcast, so I don't have to just look at the screen. I can concentrate on my knots and just listen to that. Okay, for some reason I can't just make a bracelet in silence. It just doesn't work. You know, the closest thing I have to that are my live streams, um, where I'm basically just talking and um, watching the chat and talking about what's going on in the chat. So yeah, that's like the closest thing to quiet. And sometimes then I'll put on like headphones and listen to music in the background. Just you know, I think it's an ADHD thing. I could be wrong. I don't know. Let's see, where are we in this? We are almost to halfway point. So yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish I'm not gonna do a reaction channel, you know, but I kind of wish I could like kind of share the things that I'm listening to and commenting on it, because I would imagine that I would have a lot to say about some of the things that I see and hear and what's going on in the news and all that kind of stuff. But it's a bracelet channel, and you know, I don't think anybody really wants to all my opinions on the day-to-day stuff. And if you did, you can always come and ask me, you know, over in the live stream. We we get off on tangents over there. That's always fun. I like that a lot. Yeah. So this is number three. That means there's just two more to go. Um, I don't even know what the colors are. I did these kumis up and gave them to Mandy, and they're sitting over there waiting to be done. And yeah, I just I don't know. I don't know what's going on with me. For some odd reason, um, if it's not in front of me, I don't really think about it. I don't remember it. So I don't know if that's just getting older, or what it is. But yeah, um, I guess it's about trying to just stay focused on what I'm doing at hand, and that's taking a lot of my energies there. So yeah. But yeah, I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. I'm hoping you guys are having fun with this. And yeah, you guys, if you guys make this stuff, just tag me on Instagram or share it over on Discord. 'Cause I'm always curious, you know. And I think I've said it enough already, but I'll say it again. If you are new to bracelet making, if you are not proficient with the knots, um, this level of this is, I'm not going to say it's necessarily advanced, but it is a harder of the intermediate. If you're going to try these, um, just know that this was a very difficult bracelet to make. Um, I mean, overall, I'd say it came out okay. Um, could it have been better? Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I kind of I do like the human element of where it's not completely perfect, but it still came out really good. So yeah. Oh, and you can tell too. I actually spent a lot of time actually keeping it closer to the clip, um, because it was more difficult or whatever. Keeping it closer to the clip um, kind of helps to make sure that like it doesn't get sloppy and doesn't get weird. Ah, yeah, and you can see it kind of bounced around. Like I really did not get the whole segment thing to this. There was a whole had to finish the left hand or the right hand side, and had to bounce over there and then go back to the left and then back to the right. So yeah, there is a lot of not having it exactly mastered or whatever. So, yeah. But it turned out. I mean, sometimes working on whatever is in front of you sort of makes sense. I was trying to remember if I made any mistakes in this one. It seems like I did, but I don't remember. I was like crazy focused on just trying to get it done, and I lost in the videos and whatever else, I just kind of went at it. And seriously was really kind of worried that I was going to make mistakes. Like, honestly, like, I don't typically have that kind of a fear, but there's so much going in on this, and there's so much, like, the way that that red just kind of, it comes in with a right left, and then a left right, and then back with a right left. So it just to do 3 knots, all 3 of them are zigzagging. It almost doesn't make sense. It's completely weird, you know. And this is by far, these are not the bracelets I tend to pick. I like things like arrowheads, things that just kind of go with a nice flow, and all the knots are sort of, you can kind of tell where a row ends just by the way the colors interact with each other. Those are my favorite ones to work on. This, there is no easy, oh, of course this is going to do this, because it doesn't have that. It's not that kind of a nice flow kind of thing to it. Like, you're always kind of fighting with the knots and just trying to put things where, you know, it makes the pattern work. So yeah, gonna be kind of happy when the last 2 are done. I think it'll be good. Mind you, too, the reason why this is at this speed was I broke it into a lot of little pieces as I was recording, just to make it easier to do for the whole editing thing and stuff. And so I wasn't really sure how long the video would be with speeding it up. And then once I did, I'm like, I guess that's enough. I mean, I didn't want to go back and then change all the little pieces for one more, and I was afraid I would make mistakes. And I was just like, no, I'll just leave it like this. So, and this is a good length for the videos. Like, as far as YouTube's concerned, YouTube, you know, their whole thing about like how many minutes a video should be. So it is what it is. But yeah. Oh, and I think all of the rainbow colors themselves are actually all the same colors, because like when I figured out how many bracelets I was going to be making, and then I pulled out the string that I needed for it, and just cut up all the strings at once, and then kind of put it all together into the multiple of bracelets. So it's all kind of, the rainbow part is all the same. It's the background color that changes up a lot. So if you're looking for, you know, a few bracelets that for you and your friends, I'm not putting these in the shop until after the last one, because I didn't want it to sell right away. I want to be able to have photos of them all together. I even have, it's sitting here on my desk, the first one from the Blindside Creations is here, because I want to have this in along with it. So yeah, I kept that out of the shop as well, in case you're looking for it. It's right here. But yeah, I'm kind of stoked. Not sure we're gonna do more series like these. You know, we'll kind of see what the audience thinks of it, and if it gets a good response, then yeah, maybe we'll do some more. Hopefully, less difficult ones. Like, honestly, I appreciate less difficult ones. But oh, let's thank our Patreon supporters here while we have the chance, because these things end really abruptly, right? So yeah, thank you guys so much for helping. Couldn't do it without you, and I really appreciate your guys' support in this channel and helping to keep the content coming. Yeah. Oh, if you haven't already, hit like and subscribe. Those would be cool. Trying to think of anything else, because yeah, we're getting towards the end now, which is good. And I think here, as I'm getting towards the end, I think I'm starting to get into the rhythm of, what ones come in first, what goes in next. It's not perfect, but I was starting to get more of a flow of what had to happen. Like this one has to come down and catch that green, um, and then the other side bounces the green back the other way. So yeah, they're like it's such a weird pattern. Anyways, I've had fun. I really hope you guys are having fun too. Trying to see where I am. Is it this diamond? Trying to figure out where I am actually on the whole bracelet itself. It's either, oh, it might be this one. Oh yeah, I'm right at the end. Okay. So yeah. Again, thank you guys for watching this far. It really does mean the world to me. It helps with all kinds of the stats and stuff for YouTube. So no, thank you very much. And yeah, I'll be back again tomorrow with another making it video. That'll be fun. So yeah, as always, don't get your strings in a bunch.